Hey guys, Cubehamster here with some new content, something non-Minecraft related that will probably end up going on a second channel for non-Minecraft related stuff. It's a new game and I think it's amazing. By far one of the best games I've played this year. I did one playthrough, actually finished it already. But every playthrough you do is unique, so I want to do another one and actually record it. It's called This War of Mine, and it tells the tale, or you play the tale of a couple civilians stuck in a war zone that try to get by any means. And it's like a side view scavenge narrative driven story, but in a very unique way, because it is really you playing out the narrative, and this game has kind of made an everlasting impression on me, because with all the war games and stuff, it's always about shooting and that sort of content, but you don't really see the more depressing side of wars, of people that are stuck in war zones currently worldwide, and it's really fucked up. But I think this game gives a pretty good impression on things that happen and that you don't really hear about a lot, or it's always it's weird. It's just stuff that goes on in some country far away, and you hear stuff, and I kind of stopped listening to the news that much about it, because it's always just so much stuff going on everywhere. But to kind of get an idea, I think this game does a really good job. So you start out with a group of people in a shelter that is heavily bombed, and they all have all your characters are kind of unique. So let's see. War has been raging for countless months, and the besieged city has been reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling. Going outside during daylight is like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply, and what little aid reaches the city is seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones, like Zlata, Sveta, Anton and Pavle, who missed the last refugee convoy, are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people with no survival skills, huddling in the ruins, relying only on each other to survive. So this is what is left of our shelter. We have a couple characters, all have their backstory and unique personalities. So I won't go through all of them immediately, I'll just spread it out a bit, but let's start out with Zlata. I was just accepted to the music academy when the war broke out. I had so many plans, I had dreams. I used to play the guitar, date boys, dance. My little brother, Tadai, always made me smile. It all seems a dream now, replaced by this nightmare we live in. Yet I still hope one day we can forget the war and carry on with our lives as if it never happened. But yeah, this is our house, or just a leftover place. And there is some rubble here and there, and we might be able to find some supplies. So Zlata found some herbs, some lockpicks, components, parts, etc. So let's grab all of that stuff. Let's see. Go check that out. Anton, good mathematician. I've been running into either unsufferable rubes or outright criminals, but I feel that you are different. And for a scientist with an established position like me, the company of people of comparable mental capacity is paramount. Besides, bloody hell, I can't stand faking it anymore. I'm just an old fart who knows nothing. I'm so grateful for your company. I've been out there alone for too long, way too long. So we have an old man. Let's see, more parts. So part of the house is kind of locked at the moment. Let's see, I just want everyone to look for stuff. Days are split into two parts. Oh, we found some food. During the day you manage the shelter and do crafting and trading and that sort of stuff. And during the night you can go out on like a scavenge hunt and look for stuff. It's dangerous though. Let's see, I think we need to get some tools. I would like, so you can craft stuff. I have no beds yet, so at the moment people will have to sleep on the floor, which is obviously not a good thing. We have like one chair, I think. No heater, no radio, no crude stove. We can't make any food yet. But a lot of my house is locked at the moment, so I'm very tempted to make a metal workshop so I can get a crowbar, build some tools. Just want you to get that done. Let's see, you can go into the basement, look for some stuff there. Now these are piles of rubble, probably from the collapsed roof, and without a shovel it takes ages to get through them. Let's see what we have. More parts. I hope we have more food though, because we have 4 individuals in the shelter, and at the moment we don't really have anything. Okay, so you can make crowbars, you can make lockpicks, and a shovel. I'm interested in actually making both, just to speed things up a little bit. Food please, more herbs, some clean water, that's also important. Electric parts. Oh, Pavle is actually sick, and I've not seen that yet. Yeah, he might have to rest at some point. Let's check his bio though. So about Pavle. Before this whole mess begun, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenged the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. Okay, let's see. You can use the crowbar. Some more herbs. Where's Anton? Anton, what are you doing? Okay, more rubble for us to clear. Let's break into this door. How are you doing, Sveta? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name correct. So let's read about her. Oh dear, that is embarrassing. I know I'm not much of an asset in this terrible situation. I have good administrative and logistical skills, which won't be of any use given the circumstances. I'm told I'm a good caregiver. I really love kids. On the other hand, perhaps it's good that they don't have to suffer here with us. What else? I have a driver's license. Sorry, that was my poor attempt at that joke. Okay. So raw food. In order to cook raw food, we still need a like a cooking place. I think there's not going to be any food for any of our guys on the first night. Okay, so let's use the crowbar. Let's see what we have. Some books. So during this whole ordeal in the war, in order to, let your people in the shelter keep their sanity, things like the books are good. Some people need like coffee or cigarettes, but books are nice. We found some more herbs that we might be able to turn into some medication or cigarettes at some point. I'll make you useful though, sweat that, don't worry. So let's see what the old man is doing. Should be almost done. Things we need right now. I think having a bed is probably amazing. Or at least one bed, so that Pavle, who is sick, can sleep and recover. Because being sick, like normally being sick, you know, just take some medicine and you're good to go. But oh look, some medication and some food and more books, some parts, more clean water. That's pretty good. I think Pavle, I'm actually gonna give him some pills, because he is by far one of the best scavengers I have at the moment, because he's able to run fast. Let's see what else. Some jewelry. Valuable bartering item. Some more food. Oh, you can't open up the boarded thing. Gotta try from the other side. What? That doesn't seem right. I can see the boards just there. Weird. Oh well, we have a bed, so... let's see, we need something to cook on. Let's put it in the kitchen. It's almost night though, 8 PM. Okay, so how are we gonna go and do this? This is the kind of a map of the city we are. You can see our shelter at the bottom here. And we have 3 locations to go through, and we have to make a decision on who's going to do what. I think Anton and Sveta, they are... yeah, they're a bit old, and they won't be able to carry that much. As you can see here by their little backpack. I think I'm going to put Anton on guard, and Pavle is going to sleep in the bed because he's sick, needs to recover. Sveta on guard, and I'm going to use Slata to scavenge. And the thing we need right now is food, and let's see. So I can go to the semi-detached house. Half of it is in ruin, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly. Oh, okay, that's not very nice. At night you can sometimes hear shots fired, so they have weapons. And we could probably scour the abandoned part of the supplies if we manage to sneak past the inhabited part. That's gonna sound tricky. I'm not sure of my, I don't think I'm ready for that. Let's see, it's the decrepit squat. It's been inhabited by homeless since long before the war. They have always been struggling with lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. They shouldn't be a threat, and we could find some useful things here. So it kind of indicates on the stuff that's there, but at the moment I really need food, and I think this shelled cottage is a good place to go. It says this neighborhood recently got shelled and many houses are still burning. People were fleeing for their lives in a hurry, so we may find some useful stuff there without meeting anyone. I like the sounds of that, although I'm apparently going into a house that's still on fire, which does not sound very nice. But let's go check it out. They fled, so I don't think I need a crowbar. Well, let's just go. Okay, so the house is still burning. Let's see. This indicates that something's making noise there. Oh, it's a rat. That scared me a bit. This is a lot of components and parts which are actually pretty good, but let's check what else they have. Hoping that there's still some food in the fridge, seeing as the people left in a hurry. There's a lot of food in the fridge, wow. Grab all the things. Very, very good. Let's see, more sugar, more water. So, clean water you need in order to cook food. And it's also needed if you want to make moonshine, like booze. Wow, this place is a gold mine. What is a guy on the floor there? Or a guy, someone got shot. So, in order to speed up this rubble digging, you would normally use a shovel. But I don't have one at the moment, so I guess this is gonna be a bit boring. Apparently this game is a supporter of Warchild, which is a good thing. And I'm actually wondering, I haven't checked yet, if like I would find it very cool if a portion of the money people pay for this game would actually support Warchild. That'd be pretty cool. And I'm strongly considering giving a good donation to Warchild as well after finishing this game. But I'll look into that. Sounds like a cool thing to do. Let's see though. It wasn't too bad. I would actually have no problem donating like the ad money for this series to Warchild. Saying it now, because this will be on my second channel mostly, and you know, I'm not expecting, like, regardless of how many views it will get, it's a good cause. So we found some weapon parts, and he actually had some jewelry. And I'm surprised though, man, if he got gunned down by someone, that they missed it or something. There's still more stuff though. Even though my inventory is full, I'm kind of curious. Oh, there's more rubble. At the moment it looks like I might actually go back here the next night, because I found a lot of food. And like, seeing as there's food, oh, burning. Seeing as I've got the food now, I should be good for a couple nights maybe. more parts. And the next thing that's high up on the list is either getting a weapon to defend myself, or getting all these components so I can build more stuff. Let's see. Still small fire here, and oh, it's locked. Okay, well then in that case I do need the crowbar. Or a lockpick. I guess this will do for now, and then we'll just come back tomorrow and bring in the crowbar. I could bring a shovel as well to get rid of this stuff, but like taking something like a shovel was just consuming an inventory slot that I could use to bring back more stuff. I think this will have to do. Let's run to the exit. I hope I have enough water and enough components to build a stove so I can actually make some food. Day 2. This is actually not day 2 of the war, but day 2 of being in the shelter, because they said the war was going on for days. Okay, so Pavle, please go take some meds. And I guess one of the guys, Sveta, can take a nap. Let's see, Anton, you are the good mathematician. I have no idea what sort of benefits that gives. Who knows, she might be very technical or something. 10, 15. I guess. Yeah, if you're a good mathematician. Sure. Things I need. I need the stove. No, actually, didn't I make one already? No, I was planning on making one, but I didn't bother to finish it because it got into the night. So you took some meds. That's good. With all these people, it's probably not a bad idea to make an additional bed if possible. Let's see our things. So, fortunately, our shelter is a place where we can get some respite from the war. We lack chairs, and we could use an armchair. We have one bed, we could use more. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard cold concrete. We don't have a radio, we don't know what's going on in the city. Slata is a blessing. Whenever she notices that someone is sad, she consoles them. We have a few books, a good book helps forget the horrors of war. Staying here offers slight respite in these hard times. We have breaches in the wall, our shelter is not safe and we have to constantly be on guard. That's also not going to be good for sleep. We did find some weapon parts though, so I don't know, maybe we need to make a knife or something so we can defend ourselves. Another thing that's really high up on the list is we need clean water, so we should make a rainwater collector. Let's do that. Put it up here. What were you doing again? Oh yeah, more beds as well. I'm already pretty much out of parts though. Yeah, so I think this night is going to be another visit to the same shelled cottage we were a moment ago. Bring the crowbar. I'm still confused about... Oh, no, now I can do it. Weird. Okay. So let's see. Anton. Do we have enough water to make some food? No, we need fuel. Do we have enough wood to make fuel? We do. Just gonna make 2 portions of food using vegetables and some raw food. Like a real proper meal. Kinda curious, must have been a buggy last night. Okay, so we have a rainwater collector. In order to use that we need a filter to filter the water. It is warm, plus 20 degrees. Yeah, you should rest. Like, I shouldn't really be letting him do a lot of stuff. We don't have a lot of choice though. I think even though Sveta's tired, It's just I need Pavle to take a sleep. Yeah, you should go to bed. You should be working. My bad. Let's see. You are tired. Well, there's not really much I can do about it right now. So we have some fuel. I could actually consider taking a lockpick to the place we were yesterday, because if I take a lockpick, they are one use only, so it will give me one extra inventory slot on the way back. It doesn't sound like much, but it's like little details like that that kind of make you not die horribly. So let's make some food. We've looted everything down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna make a filter, I think. I know you haven't slept in some time. Let's make a filter. 3 components. I'm already completely out of components. You can eat though. I'm okay with that. And Anton, you are gonna check what's in here. Ooh, more bandages. A couple more parts and another book. Books can also be used for fuel, but you know, getting rid of a good book that keeps the morale up, that might not be a good thing. Okay, so we have a filter now. We have 2 filters actually. I apparently either found one or missed that I was actually already building one. Okay, so let's start making some water. Pavle should be recovering now on meds and recovering. And I think some of the guys are gonna sleep on concrete. I guess you can eat as well. We have a lot of food though, so I guess looking for components this evening is not gonna be a bad thing. I'm not gonna bring a shovel though, not just because I can't afford one. Let's actually see. What do we need for a knife? We need some more weapon parts. Lockpicks are cheap, but we don't need them. Is there anything I need to do? Or can we just call it a night? I could wait for the water to be done and start another one, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think we're good to go. So some of these guys are going to get really tired as things progress like this. Pavle is going to sleep some more because I need him to recover. And I'm going to use Lung, the young Slata, to do the more scavenging, even though she is tired. So we have some new places to go to. We can go to the garage. You can get your car repaired here. It's or it was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. Okay, so that's something we could go to trade. Alternatively, we might find lots of useful parts there, and maybe even some food. And then there's the church. St. Mary's Church is still a place of meetings for the local community. Priest Oleg is known for his charitable work and offering refuge to the poor. You might have something to give away or trade. The vast tree behind the church is devastated and abandoned. We should find some useful materials there. Or we could. I want to go back to the cottage though, because there were so many components there. I'm gonna put Anton on guard. And you're gonna sleep on the concrete. It sucks, but that's all I can really do right now. So I'm gonna bring 1 lockpick. I clicked the right one, right? Yeah. Just double checking. So the thing is, while I'm scavenging here, it is possible for like people to attack the shelter and try and raid it, and I have like no means of defending myself at the moment. Okay, so oh, there's still that thing there. I also need a crowbar for that. Dumb. Oh. At the moment, like by the way it looks, it's still worth even coming here a third night. So let's see what do we have here. One of the flyers dropped on the city. It reads, "This is a zone of anti-terrorist operations. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters. For your own and your family's safety, please leave leave Pogren immediately. The army guarantees you a safe passage." Not many believe them after the atrocities they have committed. Yeah, so the war, that's the thing in this game. The war is, you know nothing about the war. It's just people, politics and stuff. And there's not really any good guys. You have the rebels and you have the military, but like as a civilian, you can't really depend on either. So let's see, some weapon parts. I think this allows me to build a knife if I have this one. We have some coffee, could be used. We don't really have someone that smokes. Could bring some books and a fertilizer. This looks like a pretty good haul. There's still more stuff here though that's worth getting. And then there's still the pile of rubble down here. I don't know, do I need a lockpick for that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna at least get rid of the rubble now. I think there's a good chance that I'll need a crowbar to get over to open the cupboard there. I think the current situation is, I guess, okay. We really need weapons to defend ourselves against raiders, but we have food. But that kind of worries me at the same time, because if we do get raided, we won't have any food anymore. But yeah, I guess beds are really high up on the list as well. And Slata's gonna be extremely tired tomorrow when she comes back. And yeah, when your people get really tired, you know, there's a chance they might become depressed or just unable to do any sort of work. But with these components and planks and stuff, I should be able to build some more stuff. Okay, so I don't even need a crowbar for this one. Oh, I do. Oh well. Well, tomorrow's we're gonna bring the crowbar for sure. Let's run to the exit. It's a quick night, but you know, got good stuff. I think I'm gonna end the first episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you do. Like I said, I'll add money for these videos, or for all these videos will go to War Child. And wow. And yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this game, and I'm gonna leave you guys with a cliffhanger, because apparently we have been raided. But we'll see about that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.